Hi everybody, welcome back to another video from us in Form Cricket. Today we're at Valley End Cricket Club and we're going to be debunking a coaching myth on how to hold the bat.
So we're all taught from a really young age that we have to hold the bat in a certain way. But these three modern players all hold the bat in totally different ways, and that really informs their game.
That's gone the distance. Up and over. Safe as well. You won't have to run there though. Have a look at that.
So grab yourself a bat and let's get going. So traditionally we've been told to hold the bat with our two V's running down the back of the bat. If you look at some of the top batsmen in the world at the moment, they all hold the bat differently. So if we look at this photo of Steve Smith,
he has a very traditional top hand, but his bottom hand is far stronger. Now we can tell this by his right thumb running parallel to the back of the bat and also the angle that his right elbow comes off the bat. This means that when he swings the bat straight and down vertically, the middle of the bat will actually be pointing to mid-wicket.
So with this strong bottom hand grip, it's very evident that Steve Smith wants to score the majority of his runs through the leg side. So in order to achieve this, he takes an off-stump guard, and when the bowler bowls straight, he can hit the ball to the leg side really easily. As you can imagine, it's quite difficult to find weaknesses for Steve Smith, but people who have a strong bottom hand grip, they find it quite tough to hit the ball straight and through extra cover. In order to combat this, you can play your cut shot, or you can stand further across and let the ball come into your eye line and hit the ball to the leg side.
And with that, Steve Smith's love affair with the World Cup continues.
So we've seen how Steve Smith, with that strong bottom hand grip, looks to really access the leg side. But if we take a look at Kusal Perera from Sri Lanka, you'll immediately notice that he has a more open grip, with the top hand rotated so the V is running more down the side of the bat, and a weaker bottom hand than Steve Smith, allowing the blade to stay open throughout his swing. So with this open grip, Pereira is really going to favour the offside, and a ball that Steve Smith might hit through mid-wicket, Pereira is typically going to hit through point or cover. So to help him with this, he's going to take a leg stump guard and open his body, allowing him to free his hands for anything outside the stumps. So with this open grip, Pereira is going to find it quite tough to hit the ball straight down the ground unless the ball's really full. And he'd probably prefer to either pick the ball up over the leg side or free his hands anything wide of the stumps.
There is some stroke play out there, let me tell you what.
So we got Smith with his closed grip and Pereira with his open grip. So we look at a photo of Virat Kohli now.
His top hand is very traditional, but his bottom hand is also very neutral, which means that his right thumb is running alongside the bat, his right elbow comes out the back of the bat, which allows him to play much straighter.
So with Kohli's more traditional grip and his high front elbow, he hits straight and through extra cover really well. In order to do that, he has his more neutral stance with his trigger that steps back, and then he really hits down the ground or through extra cover depending on the line of the ball. So as you can imagine, it's hard to find limitations to Virat Kohli's game. With his traditional setup and his approach, his weaknesses are less obvious. As a result, he hits the ball in more textbook areas compared to the other two.
And at the other end, you have the genius that is Kohli.
So we can see all these players can hit the same ball in different areas. If you bowl the ball off stump, Smith can hit it through the leg side, Pereira can hit it through the offside, and Kohli can hit the ball straight.
So it really doesn't matter how you hold the bat, so long as you understand the pros and cons of that approach and really play to your strengths and practice that technique.
We really hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow us on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay informed for our next post. Till next time.